NickMerc says Warzone 2 is overly complicated, and boy, he ain't lying. Season 2 may bring us a new map called Museum, and we gotta talk about how this is gonna be a problem. Twitch partner Cenat has been banned on Twitch, so is this the start of the downfall for Twitch? And we've seen a handful of teams make mid-season changes in the CDL. Who's gonna come out on top, and who's gonna flop? What's up everybody, we've made it to the end of the week. Welcome back to another video where I give my 2 cents to break down all the gaming leaks, news, rumors, and updates. If that is something you're into, please like and subscribe. At 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Modern Warfare 2 to somebody within this community. So you guys can help me reach that goal by sharing this with your friends. That way they stay caught up in the loop. And for doing so, I want to say thank you. Here's a picture of my dog Annie. She is my buddy, she is my pal, she's my sweet little girl who happens to be the mascot of this channel. Now, if any of you have been playing Call of Duty for years, you know the Call of Duty life cycle. Call of Duty hypes up a game. We get excited for the game. It launches with full of bugs. By the end of that title's development, it's a pretty damn good game. And then we rinse and repeat. And every year when we rinse and repeat, the gunsmith seems to get a little different. They're reinventing the wheel, and now they've reinvented the wheel so much so that it's turned into a freaking square. Modern Warfare 2 brings the newest and freshest take on the gunsmith yet, and boy is it overly complicated. I think you have to understand what Sakatoa Joa means, but I don't think many of you would disagree that it's just overly complicated, and NickMerc seems to agree with this notion.
My opinion on this whole game, they are going in a direction where it's overcomplicated and it doesn't need to be. You know, I really do miss the days when you could just add 4 attachments or 3 attachments to a gun. In fact, I miss the days where it was like a couple attachments. You didn't even need an attachment. Like you just that's an M16 or that's an M4 or that's a SCAR. That's the 50 cal. I mean, I like that. This whole thing that they're doing, and I understand it creates opportunity for content, and not only content, but just for you to customize your specific build. But I don't even know if it's needed. I mean, all the best shooters in the history of gaming, for the most part, didn't have any customization like that. Not everything has to be Tarkov. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, look at Halo, Gears of War. Look at all those things. I mean, you don't need to customize a million things, you know, like to make the RPK my RPK, you have to have 20 different individual things that we do. There's like 8 different attachments. Every attachment's tuned up or tuned down or tuned left or tuned right. I think it's too much, man. I think you just go away with that, go backwards, you know. Get back to the basics. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple for people to get on and play. There doesn't need to be this like crazy system, you know.
Ideally, I would love to see Call of Duty do a blend of what it's done in the past, simplifying some things with a touch of Apex, but that would give us more of a blackout feel to Call of Duty, and for me, I love that, but I know a lot of the community does not indeed like that. So I want to know what you guys think down below. If you guys could change the gunsmith system, how exactly would you lay it out? And we know Call of Duty is notorious for remaking maps and carrying them over into the new games. This year, and this rumor, this is going to be taking this to a whole other level. Supposedly, we're going to be seeing a reintroduction of the museum map, which was playable for those of you who had access to the beta. And don't get me wrong, we need more maps. So I'm glad to see a new map being added to the map pool. But this really isn't a new map. We've played this map during the beta, and it should have come out at launch, but during legal issues, it got removed and scrapped, and maybe it's getting passed now, but it should not be passed as a new map. Where are the new maps? Where are the fan favorite remakes? Yes, we did get Shipment and Shoot House, but I feel like that's kind of to keep the horde away. If you didn't do that, the player base would riot, even more so than it has. And I feel like adding the fan favorite remakes, as well as giving us good new maps, shows love and appreciation to the community. And speaking for the community here, I think we just want the game developers to love the game the same way we do. However, Infinity Ward is driving the ship, and Infinity Ward is like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. They're gonna take a shit in their own hand and deliver it to you as if it was a Hershey's Kisses, and then they get confused on why the community looks at them sideways like that is the grossest thing I've ever seen. And we know this to be true because all the changes and features that are coming to Season 2 are to make Warzone 2 more in line to what Warzone 1 was all about. But positive change is positive change. Sometimes we have to go low before we can go high. I just hate that this seems to be a cycle that continues year after year. And you know, much like the COD life cycle, the Twitch ban system never ceases to amaze me. Cenat, one of Twitch's largest creators and partners, has been banned. Of course, Twitch says that he goes against terms of service, but like any other ban, they never point or incite like this is the thing that they said or this is the clip in question. The only thing that we got is this stream that is in question. There's a part where he falls asleep from eating too many edibles, and damn, is that not relatable? But how is this worth banning and going against the terms of service while there are other Twitch streamers out there who have both titties just hanging out? And hey, I'm not mad at it, and I'm hashtag free the nipple. But what I'm confused about, mad, conflicted, whatever, is how Twitch could be so wildly consistently inconsistent with their Twitch bans. My fingers are crossed that Kai gets his channel back. If not, this may be a wonderful opportunity for YouTube or for Kick to scoop them up and really get some momentum to topple over the streaming giant that is Twitch. And as we head into the weekend, we have one last weekend of online qualifiers for the Call of Duty League. And we have 4 teams that have made roster changes. Optic is 3-0 since their change. LA Gorillas, who are now 2-1 since their change. The London Royal Ravens are fighting for the bottom of the pack, going 1-3 since the change. And Florida Mutineers are saying, hey, hold my beer, we're making another change, bringing in Dave Patty, and they're currently 1-2 going into this weekend. And Dave Patty coming into the rotation for Florida, and he is a wizard on a revenge tour, so I would not want to go against the Mutineers this weekend. But hey, it is Friday, it is date night. This is where we're going to wrap up today's video. Let me know down below your thoughts on all the stories that I covered today. As always, I challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.